excise duty. What is excise duty? Excise duty is offered on the products which are going to sell, that is exportable products. So retail selling price of petrol and diesel in the country are linked to prices of crude. Now the crude prices have been falling this year. Earlier crude prices were high. Higher crude prices lead to higher wholesale price index. So WPI was quite high, around 14.2%. We saw it was 12.5 in November, and in December 14.2%. And crude prices have been increased in last few months. India has a basket moving upward and reached beyond $84 per barrel in October 2021. So highest price $84 per barrel in October 2021, which makes the dollar exchange rate was also high. Highest dollar exchange rate, $1 cost ₹75, यानी कि $1 की कीमत 75 रुपए से बढ़ के चली गई थी. Earlier $1 was costing around 72 rupees. Later it raised after the rise in crude oil to 75 per US dollar, and it also impacted the oil such as petrol and diesel sector. Very important. Now next, goods and service tax. So goods and service tax made major challenges for the economic recovery, as the highest share of total budget was in around goods and service tax, and which also have multitude varying states, that is SGST, and for central it was CGST. So highest share was from states, and with huge cascading into one tax and simplified procedural regime. Now massive exercise of calibration of GST rates has been done so far, and fixing the rate to maintain it a neutrality, that is 5%, 12%, 15% and 28% plus cess. So these were different structure also asked in PSC PT 2016 perhaps. Now going to the next one, changes in GST law procedure. CGST Act, section 47 of CGST Act, CGST Act के section 47 को change किया गया. That means it rationalizes the prospective tax periods from June 2021 onwards by aligning upper cap of the late fee of tax liability return. Suppose someone is lagging in deposition of fee on the time, that means he can have more time to pay the returns and taxes under GST, which makes the tax liability turn over to the taxpayers. Tax liability and turnover was erased. Again, retrospective tax was amended by amending section 15. So two sections which amended were section 47 and section 50 of GST Act amended in order to make the GST more suitable for the taxpayers to deposit their GST on time or late often that. Then net cash basis with effect from 1st of July 2017 to facilitate the taxpayer, which again lead to the highest GST collection in overall turnover of the tax basis, which was around 30% of the total tax collected from the country. So it is very important to remember the changes made in section 47 of GST Act as well as section 50 of the GST Act to prevail the taxpayers and facilitate the tax deposition. Now, COVID related relief measures, it indicates that custom duty exemption by CBIC on the manufacturing of remdesivir and hydroxychloroquine which were used as a medicine of COVID-19 patients. तो कोविड-19 पेशेंट्स के लिए जो मेडिसिन यूज हो रहे थे उनको बहुत ही कम प्राइसेस में एक्सेप्टेड रेट में उनको लाया गया, एंड दैट वाज एपीआई एंड बेटा साइक्लोडेक्स्ट्रिन SBECDE used in the manufacturing of remdesivir. And during the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic, the custom has facilitated import of approximately 7.5 lakhs oxygen concentrators. Very very important. In the first pandemic situation, हम देख रहे थे country was facing a huge problem in oxygen facilitation by oxygen concentration. So in this second wave situation, we saw that huge import duty curtailed in the oxygen concentrators. So बहुत सारे ऑक्सीजन कंसंट्रेटर्स हमारे हॉस्पिटल्स को दिए गए और ऑक्सीजन की सप्लाई पूरी की गई, जिससे फैटलिटीज एंड मोर्टेलिटीज were reduced in the second wave situation. So again, very very important. Next is what are the practice questions for this chapter. So fiscal policy is a tool used by the government to achieve its macroeconomic objective. Analyze, or rather critically analyze, or means so this question can be expected under 2022 or 23. Means fiscal policy is a tool. How fiscal policy is acting as a tool by the government to achieve मैक्रोइकोनॉमिक स्टेबिलिटी. मैक्रोइकोनॉमिक फ्रेमवर्क में कैसे फिस्कल पॉलिसी मेजर एक्ट कर रहा है एक टूल के तरह स्टेबिलिटी को रिच करने के लिए, टू रिच द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. डिस्कस द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन द फिस्कल पॉलिसी एंड मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी इन इंडिया. So what are the relationship between fiscal policy and the monetary policy? How monetary policy is helping fiscal policy, and basically how fiscal policy is helping to develop the monetary policy by the government agencies in order to create more and more facilitation of the development processes in various parts of the country in a federal structure. Now, Government of India has agile fiscal policy response. So we were discussing again agile fiscal response, feedback based instant time monitoring system. That was agile response, agile framework, feedback based loop system. So Government of India's agile fiscal policy response differed from the waterfall strategy of introducing front load stimulus packages adopted by most other countries in 2020 examined. So we also discussed waterfall strategy, how it was working, and how Government of India take measures to curb waterfall strategy, which was not loop based and one in system, and one system was there in waterfall strategy but no feedback. So it was curbed by agile framework policy, which was adopted by government to create more and more feedback based, instant time monitoring, loop based and response based system. So feedback based system is more instantaneous, time bound and more suitable than waterfall network, which was under debate. So you should solve these questions, and I hope you are doing best for your prelims as well as mains examination. So ending this session of economic survey, I believe that you are getting more from this survey and understanding the basic things which will be highly suitable for your prelims as well as mains point of view. So I am ending this chapter. Hope you like and do recommend more and more subscribers and share it. So thank you and have a nice day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.